Welcome everybody to Monster Hunter World. I am the 7th Sword and I wanted to share my dual blades build into Master Rank for this game. So if you're not in Master Rank yet, please do not watch this video. I'm going to be showing spoilers and talking about things and who knows, because I'm going to just mention stuff that's relevant to this Master Rank endgame kind of build. Now this isn't the final form of this build, this is working up to what I want the final form to be, as Iceborne is really new and I have not had nearly enough time to explore everything, but I've explored a good amount of stuff, and being Master Rank 58, I know some things. So let me go ahead and first show you exactly what I am wearing on here. So I've got the Fellshroud helm, I've got the Black Belt mail, Zenogre braces, Fellshroud coil, and the Zenogre greaves. Now what this does for me is, if I check my equipment now, I want to show you all of the perks I've got on here. So this one is like a basically non-stop attacking dual blade. So I've got the Valhazak's ability where I can exceed the red portion. Recovery exceeds the red portion of the health gauge. Earplugs 5 because you got to be in there all the time. Latent power 4. Now I have messed around with this, and for dual blades, latent power 4 and 5, I don't think you really need them to go to 7. Only because you're really up in front of that monster's face all the time and you want them to hit you anyway, and you're gonna take that damage. I did the research on it, and you only can take, it triggers faster at level 6 and 7. So that only actually equates to about 30 points of damage less, or 30 seconds of time. And it goes at level 1 through 5, it's take 180 damage or 300 seconds. 6 and 7 is 150 damage or 270 seconds. So triggering that easier is not necessarily worth it. What might be worth it is getting that increased affinity to be 60%. However, I've found that it's not that big of a deal if you have an affinity booster and then you also have some other skills to round it out. So I've got that to level 4. I've messed around with the level 7, and I like actually the way that the level 4 build works better, and I'll show you why in a moment. So I've got stun resistance max, because if you're up in front of that monster's face attacking all the time, you don't want to die. Stun resistance is something that I always try to put on pretty much all of my builds, because it just helps the survivability. This is where it gets cool. You got health boost level 3, recovery up level 3, then you have recovery speed level 3, and Mushroom Mancer level 3. Mushroom Mancer is another staple that I like to put on all of my builds because it's too good. And then I've got peak performance level 2. It would be nice to get this up to 3 at some point, because if you're full health and I'm recovering all of the time and I use Temporal Mantle and stuff like that, you just get that bonus extra attack. It's nice. Got speed eating level 2, which is really, really good for when you need to recover quickly. You got Thunder Attack 1. This is just part of the armor, not something I really planned to be on here. It's just a side effect of the armor. Weakness Exploit 1 to get me that extra 10% affinity on the weak spots, and then the 5% on the wounded parts. Total of 15% if you're hitting a weak wounded part, which is nice. They changed this before. They kind of nerfed it, but then also somehow buffed it. And then Agitator 1, which gets you a little extra affinity when the monster is mad at you. So this is really nice. This is actually really nice. And I've got the Boundless Farsight as my dual blades now. Just because they're just so good. But my ultimate form of this build will be when I can augment these weapons. Right now I have an affinity on them. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to roll that back once I'm able to do this health regen mod, because this is what my build is going to be based around. It's going to be based around completely always being able to attack a monster without having to worry about dying or even having to use items to recover, as long as you are attacking more than you're getting hit. And I'm going to show you how this works with dual blades that are actually weaker than this one, because health regen works on damage. The more damage you do, the more health you will recover. And since I have the recovery up jewel, anything that I actually recover is increased by 30%, which is nice. So I'm going to change my equipment out really quick here to, if I can find it. Here we go. Not those. The Emperor's Dagger Sticks, because I put a health regen augment on these, and these are high rank dual blades. I'm going to just show you how they work. Now let me just make sure that the proper decorations are still on them. Good, I still have 1 vitality jewel on each. It's a waste to put a 1 slot and a 3 slot, but this is just for purposes, just for showing you what's going on. And so yeah, I'm going to go to the guided lands now, and you guys will see how it works. Alright, so we're just gonna fight the spawn burrow. Oh yeah, toadstool is part of this because Mushroom Mancer. You want to eat a toadstool. So look at that recovery. And then boom. Oh no, I got hit. Oh no. I'm so hurt. Ooh, tremored. There we go. We got the latent power now. That's exactly what I wanted. Now I got all the crits. Oh, I got hit. See, and now that we have the latent power active, what you want to actually do is you want to put the temporal mantle on, and then you want to put the affinity booster down, and now you just want to go ham. Okay. Where is he then? Boom. Will this work if I hit him just right into this? Yes, it will. Oh, I missed. But yeah, as you can see, pretty good. Not a bad build, especially since it's, and this is with high ranked gear and a master rank zone, and I am absolutely destroying this spawn burrow. So this actually makes a high rank piece of gear still perfectly viable to play in the end game. And as you can see, I'm recovering that damage nicely. And you want to remove your temporal mantle as soon as possible, otherwise it won't recharge. Hey, it's Tobey Maguire. What up? Alright. I think you guys get it. I think you guys get it. Ooh. Spawn burrow's running, and there you go. So I think that's a pretty good place to go ahead and call that. And this is not even, like I said, the damage output on these is gonna pale in comparison to the other dual blades that I want to use, the Boundless Farsight, which are really nice. Now, obviously, I would like to use the upgraded version of these, but I have no idea when I'm gonna unlock them. These builds are to get to your final build, but they're already pretty strong on their own, and they are really good for the end game. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.